Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of using digital tools to work smarter, not harder. Today we're going to be taking a look at Evernote and how you can use it to sync your notes across all devices, study anytime, anywhere. Let's begin.
Once you have created an account, you will see this screen. It's important to note that if you're going to use Evernote on your laptop, you should download the version for your Mac or your PC. I'm using a Mac right now, so the PC version may look slightly different, but all of the features and placement of items should be the same. When you begin and you sign in, you'll notice that there is a welcome note for you from Evernote with some tips. Let's take a look at some of the important items. Over on our left-hand side, in the beginning you have your notes section, then you have your notebooks, and a few others. For now, and for purposes of this tutorial, we're going to be focusing on notebooks and notes. It's a good idea to begin thinking about the type of notebooks you might like to create. For example, you might have a separate notebook for each of your classes. You might have a notebook called Home, where you keep grocery lists. Or if you attend workshops, conferences, or if you're part of a club, consider creating a notebook for those items as well, so that you can stay organized. To begin, let's go ahead and create a new notebook. To do so, we're going to tap on our Notebooks tab. We're going to come up over here to the little bit on the left, and we're going to click New Notebook. A default name will appear. However, I have my own title. It's a good idea to create a notebook for this course, since this will be an ongoing course throughout the year. You'll notice my notebook is currently empty. So let's begin by creating a note. Up over here in the middle of the screen, you'll notice it says New Note. Let's go ahead and create one. It's automatically going to prompt me by asking me for a title. It's always a good idea to give your note a title before you begin. Let's call this Orientation. Now, one of the first things you'll notice are all of your formatting options. Most of them are pretty standard. Your font, your size, bold, italics, bullets, numbering options, center, alignment. Over here towards the right are some very special icons. Let's go ahead and take a look. The first one is a microphone. This allows you to record whatever is going on, say for example a lecture, all while able to be taking notes at the same time. The second option over here allows you to take a picture. Have you ever tried to scribble down everything that was up there on the board or the screen? Well, you no longer need to. Go ahead and take a snapshot. Over here, you have your attachment tool, where you can attach pretty much any documents, images, or anything else you might need that you think would be useful for you in this note. Evernote allows you to tag your notes. Well, what exactly does a tag do? Tags are an optional way for you to browse or search for notes based upon keywords in those notes. Tags are good to use when a note might apply to more than one category, or if you'd like to easily filter results in a certain notebook according to a keyword. You might want to associate tags with categories, memories, or even locations. You might even like to use tags to group files together for a research project. Perhaps one of the lectures you're listening to has some information that might apply to a paper you are writing. Tag it with the topic. Let's go ahead and add some tags to our note. Up over here, on the left-hand side of our note, it gives us the option that says, click to add tags. Let's go ahead and click. It will now prompt me to start entering tags. Perhaps I'll say iPads, digital literacy, and I can keep adding as many as I like. If I want to go ahead and search for a topic, now that I'm in my notebook and I can't figure out where I put something, all I have to do is go up to the right and click Search Notes. Let's go ahead and search iPads. And you'll see my note will come up because it's been tagged with the word iPads. If I had multiple notes in here, all of the ones that were tagged with that title would now appear. Start thinking about the types of tags you might like to use, according to your courses, keywords, or anything else that's meaningful to you. If we go to the top right-hand side of the screen, there's a few more items for us to look at in our toolbar. One of them is an alarm clock. This allows me to add a reminder to this note. Let's go ahead and create one. I'm going to add a date, and I'm going to say, notify me tomorrow. I'd like to receive a reminder email on the day that the note is due. And I'm going to say, review tutorials. And there we have it. My note now has an alarm clock reminder. What are some different ways you might be able to use this in your studies over the next few years?
As always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me or come see me anytime. As always, remember, work smarter, not harder. Till next time.